I passed my humiliation ritual with all honors, with flying colors. But the only difference between my humiliation ritual and a lot of others is I was walking with God the whole time.
Hey, give me the armor. Give me the armor. Thank you for the heart. I love you. Give me the armor. Thank you for the head. Yeehaw. Give me the armor right now. Talking it up. Give me the armor one. Armor. Thank you for the head. Yeehaw. Give me the armor. Give me the armor. Thank you for the heart. I love you. Ready to war!
It's all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. All lies will be exposed.
Whoever made that complex list, I just want to let you know something, man. Your ass need to go do rock and roll or some other. I swear to God, 21, 18 platinum, 6 or 7 gold. Go look at the certifications. Let me know who beating me, bruh.
So let me get this straight. Y'all let the Jonathan Majors clip go viral, but y'all didn't clip what happened 30 seconds before that went down? We're gonna watch this. Watch this for a second.
Let's call it what it is, religious trauma. What we're dealing with a lot at this table is because we have had people make us feel bad. Why though? It's a thing where you have us here as people, you have God, and then this is what happened.
I passed my humiliation ritual with all honors, with flying colors. But the only difference between my humiliation ritual and a lot of others is I was walking with God the whole time, being deeply rooted in prayer, deeply in search of.
Hollywood loves to shine its bright lights, but behind the glam is a world most people never see. Today, we're diving into Katt Williams' latest bombshell. Claims that NLE Choppa's rise to fame came with disturbing sacrifices and rituals that fans can't stop talking about. Whether it's truth or conspiracy, the patterns are getting harder to ignore. Grab your tea, settle in, and stay tuned, because this story goes deeper than you think. Katt Williams is back again, and this time he's exposing the dark side of fame in a way that has everyone talking. In a recent interview, he hinted that NLE Choppa's rise to success wasn't as clean or spiritual as it looked. According to Katt, Choppa may have made sacrifices most artists wouldn't dare to make, and fans are completely shaken by the idea.
And deeply rooted and grounded in the palms of his hands through the process of this whole humiliation ritual. This video today is a serious one. I'm gonna go with the right one. Celebrity dog. Yo, since I cut my hair off, I've been getting Nelly, I've been getting Chris Brown, Hakeem from Empire.
I kind of want you to read the other card.
Celebrity Chris. That's easy. I'm gonna keep saying it, making good. And just seeing how she aged like fine wine. So, making good. That's my celebrity Chris.
Rapper NLE Choppa said that he did his humiliation ritual with God on his side. Listen to this.
Humiliation ritual with all honors, with flying colors. But the only difference between my humiliation ritual and a lot of others.
From secret industry deals to strange behavior shifts, Katt suggests Choppa's career came with a price. Now people are wondering whether this is the real story behind his glow-up or just another Hollywood theory spiraling online. Either way, it's enough to make people question how fame really works.
I was very informative, and I'm gonna try to redo this video and make it very close to what I've done before, but just minus the rage. My point of this video is to show vulnerability, be open and honest with my fans, and to help inspire my fans.
So you're drinking from the Lord's cup and from the cup of demons as well? That makes no sense. There's no way that you had God on your side with that. Now,
Katt has been calling out the entertainment world for years, but this time he's aiming directly at Choppa. He claims Choppa's sudden rise didn't happen for free. It happened with strings attached. And if even half of what Katt is implying is true, then Choppa's whole spiritual awakening may be more of a mask than a transformation. The streets are buzzing, and those old rumors about humiliation rituals are back in full force. People swear they've seen this pattern over and over. Someone blows up, then suddenly does something strange that doesn't match their brand, and the internet goes wild.
Once already, and I did it the day before or the day after that complex list rant I had, can't remember. But to stay in correlation between the complex rant, I was at a point of a breaking point. I was holding a lot of emotions in. I was holding a lot of anger in.
Before long, comment sections fill up with "they made him do it" jokes, and entire breakdown videos treating every detail like a clue. Even major media outlets have noticed how the phrase humiliation ritual keeps trending whenever a celebrity does something shocking or out of pocket. The whole vibe feels unsettling. Half paranoia, half possibility. Fame isn't just about talent anymore, it's about shock value. These days, you can't just rap or sing. You have to stir chaos, wear something extreme, or create visuals that freak people out. It's like staying relevant requires letting go of something deeper. Look at Lil Nas X when he dropped Montero, Call Me By Your Name, and later those Satan-themed mischief shoes. The internet erupted. Religious groups attacked him, and conspiracy theorists immediately said it was another ritual. Lil Nas tried to explain himself, saying in an audio clip that he wasn't mocking religion, he only wanted to show where his head had been, and even comparing his comeback to Jesus for dramatic effect. But people didn't buy it. The visuals, the timing, the shock factor, everything felt too calculated. Then came Sam Smith and Kim Petras with their fiery, unholy Grammy performance. Red latex, devil horns, flames everywhere. It looked straight out of a supernatural movie. Viewers were praying over their TVs, insisting it felt more like a ritual than a performance. Even people with no interest in conspiracies admitted something about it felt off. And now everyone is asking the same thing. Are people just overreacting? Or is there something deeper behind all these so-called rituals? One viral comment captured the energy perfectly, saying he went from masculine to feminine in less than a year. And it wasn't just one person pushing the narrative. The streets had already been whispering that Choppa's whole new image was part of the game. People were saying he was doing it intentionally, that this was his moment to show the industry he knew the script and was ready to play along. The latest rumor suggests that once an artist gets too popular, they're expected to prove their loyalty with something strange, shocking, or flashy.
And those who stumble across this video to learn how to handle their breakthrough. So I just want to take a few people back to how my 2024 started. My year, January 1st, was a rough one. It's December 31st of 2023. I lost a close friend of mine to gun violence coming into the new year. Shot 7 times, left cold, left dead, unresponsive. Don't want to get into too much detail about that, but the way he died was just gruesome and snake-driven. Fast forward from that a few days.
But why humiliation rituals? Why make rising stars embarrass themselves? Old Hollywood insiders say that's exactly the point. Humiliation is a tool for control. Even Mel Gibson hinted that public embarrassment is the entertainment industry's favorite ammunition. The thinking is simple. If they can take your pride in front of millions, they can keep you in line forever. In one audio clip, someone even said most people fear public humiliation more than anything. And only someone who has experienced it repeatedly stops caring.
People are saying this was Eminem's actual humiliation ritual. There was comedian Sacha Baron Cohen. Yeah, Sacha Baron Cohen. He did a Borat. When he was at the award show, there was like a segment where he would zip line through the crowd and go to the stage, but there was like a little technical difficulty and he would fall right on Eminem. He literally embarrassed himself. He was actually in on it. He agreed to do this. Cohen put his ass right on his face for like millions of people to watch.
Eminem was in on it.
Once a celebrity's image cracks, they'll do almost anything to stay relevant. They'll give up privacy, peace, and even dignity just to keep that spotlight on them. And just when it seemed like the humiliation ritual talk was dying down, Choppa jumped online and reignited the entire conversation.
So let me get this straight. Y'all let the Jonathan Majors clip go viral, but y'all didn't clip what happened 30 seconds before that went down? We're gonna watch this. Watch this for a second.
Let's call it what it is, religious trauma. What we're dealing with a lot at this table is because we have had people make us feel bad. Why though? It's a thing where you have us here as people, you have God, and then this is what happened. We gotta go through all these different things to get primarily the source. Primarily the source. You know what I have a problem with? One of the things I have a problem with, and it may be controversial. A lot of people may say this and may say that. I don't like. Let me say it in a manner to where it's extremely intelligent. Let me think on it. In Christianity, it's a thing where people praise the Son more than they praise the Father. And that's what I don't like.
He uploaded a YouTube video literally titled, "I did a humiliation ritual and I passed." That was the real title, no joke. The internet froze. He wasn't hiding or denying it. He said it proudly, like it was some achievement. He even claimed he passed with flying colors, as if this ritual was some type of spiritual exam needed to level up in fame.
Rapper NLE Choppa said that he did his humiliation ritual with God on his side. Listen to this.
Humiliation ritual. With all honors, with flying colors. But the only difference between my humiliation ritual and a lot of others is I was walking with God the whole time. Being deeply rooted in prayer, deeply in search of answers, and deeply rooted and grounded in the palms of his hands.
Now that makes me wonder, what God are you talking about? Because how are you gonna have God on your side while you're doing a humiliation ritual for the devil? So you're drinking from the Lord's cup and from the cup of demons as well? That makes no sense. There's no way that you had God on your side with that. Now, did God have mercy and maybe keep them from killing you? Sure. Maybe so that it gives you a chance to repent and actually turn to him. But to say you had God on your side and you stayed in prayer while you're doing something for the devil is crazy. Let me know what you think on this.
That's when things got strange. Choppa insisted he did his humiliation ritual while walking with God. He said he was meditating, praying, and staying rooted in faith throughout the process. The internet went wild. People were asking how something meant to break you could suddenly be holy. In an audio clip, he explained that he passed his ritual with all honors, but said the difference was that he stayed connected to God the entire time, searching for answers and staying grounded.
I passed my humiliation ritual with all honors, with flying colors. But the only difference between my humiliation ritual and a lot of others is I was walking with God the whole time. Being deeply rooted in prayer, deeply in search of answers, and deeply rooted and grounded in the palms of his hands through the process of this whole humiliation ritual. This video today is a serious one. I've done this video once already, and I did it the day before or the day after that complex list rant I had, can't remember. But to stay in correlation between the complex rant, I was at a point of a breaking point. I was holding a lot of emotions in. I was holding a lot of anger.
Then he doubled down in another clip, boasting like he had mastered the industry and calling himself the best out. But once the backlash exploded, he tried to walk it back, saying he wasn't himself when he said it. Too late. The internet had already saved the receipts. In another clip, he bragged about making the complex list, listing his platinum records, and challenging anyone to prove they were bigger. Later, he admitted He was extremely angry when he recorded the humiliation ritual video, saying that that was the first time fans had seen the glimpse of the old him.
Whoever made that complex list, I just want to let you know something, man. Your ass need to go do rock and roll or some other. I swear to God, 21, 18 platinum, 6 or 7 gold. Go look at the certifications. Let me know who beat me, bruh.
And I felt like that day, I kind of released a small bit of it. And I think in the process of me releasing that, that was the first time in a long time you kind of seen that glimpse of me. But when I recorded,
by the time everything unfolded, the pattern was already obvious. Get famous, do something humiliating, call it growth, and then pretend nothing happened. And that's exactly what Katt Williams had been warning people about for years. The twisted rhythm of Hollywood's fame machine. People used to think he was joking or just being dramatic, but he wasn't joking at all.
It's all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. All lies will be exposed. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
you will tell it.
I know so many things I shouldn't know. When I walk in a room, heads go down.
Katt once said the number one job of anyone who sells their soul in Hollywood is to act like it never happened. According to him, they all follow the same script. In his now iconic interview with Shannon Sharpe, he laid out the whole Hollywood playbook. He revealed that he was offered $50 million not once, not twice, but 4 different times just to join the system. And joining the system meant showing up at secret late-night gatherings, staying silent, and doing whatever the room demanded. But Katt refused. He said he'd rather stay broke and real than fake and rewarded, and that's always been his difference.
Who gonna turn down 50 million? Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
The one comedian, as we've been sitting here doing this interview, that you hold in very high regard is Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle walked away from 50 million. You said it was more. Tell the story.
Yeah, that wasn't the thing. It wasn't, people say that. He lost $50 million. No, that's not even close to what happened to this dude. And until you understand what happened to the dude, you don't understand what happened. Like, no, not they offered him $50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down $50 million?
In one clip, he even stated that everyone knows him for telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and that he turned down those $50 million offers to protect his integrity. He also joked about turning down invitations from P. Diddy, saying that he simply told him no and meant it.
When he said he turned down $50 million 4 times
no, he didn't.
To protect his integrity and his virgin hole.
No, he didn't. He did that. He did that to say that Kevin Hart took $50 million to unvirgin his hole.
Can you explain a little bit?
No. I just told you what happened with that.
So you don't believe Katt when he says that he turned down $50 million 4 times?
No, I believe that was a punch at what he did, what Kevin Hart did for that movie Get Hard. He showed y'all what he did. Will Ferrell's to get hard. Oh. Now he's high. Now he's acting all hard. Every picture he's just short. He wasn't ready. All that. It's the same thing.
Katt has never been the type to sugarcoat anything. He's been calling out Hollywood's darker side long before many of these younger artists even had careers. Back then, people thought he was exaggerating for comedy, but now, those jokes sound like full-blown warnings. Everything he talked about, hidden deals, quiet sacrifices, career manipulation, it's all happening in plain sight. Because in Hollywood, fame isn't free. You always end up trading something for it. He once described those mansion parties, explaining how you can walk through the wrong room and suddenly lose your innocence about how the industry really works. That's when everything shifts. Your morals, privacy, and peace, they slowly get stripped away. And it's not just smaller artists. Huge names like Beyonce, Jay-Z, Rihanna, Doja Cat have all been tied to rumors about secret initiations and symbolic imagery surrounding their success.
We're going to freak out when you see Doja Cat's transformation. Can we take a minute here and just admire Doja Cat's hair and makeup? And here is Miss Doja. She looks so adorable. You know how some kids don't look like how they look when they're older? You can definitely tell that this is Doja. And here she is as a teenager. How freaking cute is she? Am I the only one, though, that sees the twins from Sister Sister, Tia and Tamara? Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Now let's fast forward to 2021. This is one of my favorite pictures of her. I'm obsessed with her blonde. And this is Doja Cat today. I'm not in love with this look, but you can tell that she's still a naturally beautiful woman.
Whenever someone blows up, the same whispers start again. They made a deal. They sacrificed something. They joined the circle. And anyone who tries to speak out gets shut down fast. Kanye West is one of the biggest examples. He spent years warning people about industry control. He even suggested that his rise came at the cost of losing someone close to him. Once he started talking too openly, they cut his partnerships, canceled his deals, and slapped the crazy label on him immediately. In one audio clip, Kanye said he refuses to take anything from anyone but God. He said his mother was sacrificed, and mentioned other celebrities who lost loved ones under strange circumstances. He claimed Hollywood thrives on controlling, traumatizing, and monetizing people, saying the industry can control huge names, but not him.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name.
People online believe the industry tried to silence him permanently. They claim he was heavily medicated with lithium to keep him quiet. And this is why most artists never speak out. They've watched the blueprint unfold. If you talk, you get labeled unstable, you get ignored, you get erased. Another audio clip had Kanye explaining how they tried to medicate him. And when he asked how much lithium they planned to give, nobody answered for 4 days. He said that if he had taken it, he wouldn't be here, that they would have written him off like so many others. He even said they would have Britney speared him.
In Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's more important than keeping alive.
Some people argue there's nothing hidden behind these shocking performances, that it's all just creativity, couture, or high fashion. And maybe that's true for a few artists, but here's the part the internet can't ignore. Right after these extreme moments, the artist's entire vibe changes. Their energy shifts, their tone switches, and even the way they move feels different, like something quietly flipped inside them. Suddenly, these artists show up wearing gender-fluid looks, bold experimental outfits, religious symbols, or visuals that feel nothing like their original image. That's why people watch so closely. When a rapper known for raw street bars suddenly appears dressed like a gothic angel in latex and pearls, everyone starts asking what's really going on behind the scenes. And that's exactly why Katt Williams has been shouting for years. Fame comes with rules, and those rules come with a cost. Katt's been saying it clearly. The industry will either make you play the fool or make you disappear. So when Choppa proudly claimed he passed his ritual, fans didn't brush it off. They saw it as another clue pointing to something darker happening behind the curtain. The internet went full detective mode. One person suggested the ritual was him dressing queer to make people think he switched sides, calling it the price for fame. Another said you can't walk with God and the devil at the same time, implying Choppa made his choice.
Hey, give me the armor. Give me the armor. Thank you for the heart. I love you. Give me the armor. Thank you for the head. Yeehaw. Give me the armor right now. Talking it up. Give me the armor one. Armor. Thank you for the head. Yeehaw. Give me the armor. Give me the armor. Thank you for the heart. I love you. I'm ready to war.
And that's when the conversation blew up even more. Some insisted Choppa was just exploring himself. Others believed it was an initiation, the industry's test of loyalty. Either way, the pattern felt too familiar to ignore. People started asking whether he truly passed his way into the spotlight or if he's just another artist caught in the system while pretending it's all art.
Man, listen, I just sat down for 3 to 4 months. I took a break. I could have made $4, $5, $6, $10 million. I left it all on a plate to sit down because something in my spirit wasn't right. I sat down. I had to go back home, got grounded, stayed in my hometown, the most dangerous city that people crucify. Stayed there, planted my feet there, and went into a 112-day seek. Every day I woke up, I went outside with my notebook, and I sat my feet in my grass, and I stood before a tree and in nature, and I just listened. And I wrote down everything. I jotted it. I got a journal. I got 4 or 5 journals stacked over 3 or 4 months. It's like a Bible. The Most High God fed to me every day, every second. When I woke up, He'll wake me out of my sleep. He gave me dreams, people that I needed to get away from me, snakes, rats, whomever. He put everything under a microscope in my life.
After that clip went viral, things didn't mellow down, they escalated. Fans combed through old interviews, videos, and lyrics trying to connect the dots. And what they found only fueled the theories more. His newer music has a different tone, more spiritual, but also more coded, mixing enlightenment with symbolism that feels bigger than rap. In one video, he's shown meditating in front of fire, wearing robes filled with ancient symbols. Some said it's creative rebirth. Others called it initiation imagery, plain and simple. A TikTok theory even suggested that Choppa's constant talk about energy and balance is just a cover for a deal made behind the scenes. The theory claims that once an artist reaches a certain level, they either disappear for a while or return with a new personality. Calmer, more controlled, less rebellious. And honestly, that's exactly how Choppa's shift has looked. But it isn't just him. The pattern shows up everywhere. Doja Cat shaved her head and leaned into dark demonic visuals. Lil Uzi Vert started calling himself Baby Pluto and joked about being a devil child while wearing inverted crosses. And every time people say, it's just marketing, yet these dramatic image flips always seems to happen right after a major rise in fame. Coincidence or conditioning? Katt Williams warned that this moment would come. He once said Hollywood isn't about who's the most talented, it's about who's the most obedient. And now that line hits completely different. These so-called rituals aren't always candles and cloaks. Sometimes they show up as public humiliation, career manipulation, or sudden image flips meant to prove loyalty to something much bigger than fans ever see. The creepy part? The audience unknowingly helps the whole process. Every retweet, meme, and repost pushes it further. The same people saying, "This is crazy," are the ones feeding the algorithm. Some creators on YouTube and Reddit even believe the public reaction is part of the ritual, that humiliation only works if the whole world watches and judges. Meanwhile, Choppa is acting like nothing happened. He keeps posting motivational quotes about peace and spiritual cleansing, but even that calm image feels off now. Like he's trying to convince himself everything's fine. People close to him say he's been distant and more serious, carrying something he won't talk about. And that silence is making fans question whether fame gives freedom, or if, once you enter the system, you're never really in control again. With everything that's come out, people can't help but wonder if fame is a blessing or a curse. To outsiders, Choppa's spiritual growth looks more like a coded message, almost like he was signaling that he joined a system that rewards silence and punishes truth. And he's not the only one. Artists across the industry keep showing the same pattern. Sudden image changes, random spiritual talk, and shifts in beliefs right after a scandal. Maybe it's coincidence, but the internet doesn't buy it. They've been digging up old Katt Williams clips where he warned that once you're inside Hollywood's machine, you don't get to make the rules anymore. He said it clearly. The people in control don't need your soul, they just need your silence. And if you don't play along, they flip your image, ruin your name, or label you crazy. Just ask the long list of celebrities who vanished after speaking up, the ones who said no and never got another call. That's why people are watching Choppa so closely. Was his transformation just harmless rebranding? Or was it a setup, a public initiation to see how far he'd go? The fact that he used the word ritual himself makes the whole thing even harder to ignore. You don't drop a word like that by accident, right? Some believe he slipped and said too much. Others say he's trolling the industry and riding the rumors for clout. But either way, the conversation is out and in the open now, and the trust between fans and the industry is crumbling. Hollywood has blurred the lines between art, control, and chaos so much that nobody can tell what's real anymore. What is clear is that Katt Williams wasn't lying. He's been exposing a cycle built on fear, embarrassment, and silence. And once you're in that system, you either play your part or you get erased. It's a sick game. So after everything that's come out, the rumors, the clips, the strange shifts in image, the question still stands. Is Katt Williams exposing the truth, or is the industry hiding something bigger? Either way, the conversation isn't slowing down anytime soon. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you're here for more raw, unfiltered celebrity tea, hit subscribe, tap the bell, and stay locked in. More shocking stories are coming your way.